Hey, vinyl community, and a happy new year to everyone who's watching. Cheers. Let's make 2026 the best year of our life. Now, first of all, thank you for watching my year-end video in December. I read every single one of your comments. I was just too busy and honestly too lazy to answer. You know, I sometimes do that. Excuse me. So, the reason for that video, the first press ferry visited a couple of times in the last couple of weeks. And she kissed me today as well. Just before doing that video, I won an auction on eBay. Now, this record, I was searching for that one for quite some time for a decent price. It normally goes between 80 and 120 euros, and I'm not willing to pay that. So last week, this was auctioned, and I bid, I think, 65 euros, and the record went for 120, around 120, all right? 2 days later, it showed up again. A different seller, better condition, almost mint it looks like. I don't have it here right now. I just won the auction about 1.5 hours ago. I bid on it again and I won it. 55 euros. Not even half the price. The same pressing sold last week. So Monday evening is not a good time for selling on eBay. The album in question is this. Look at this dark cover. This is the fucking back on black version of the album. Double LP. Grey vinyl. It did its job. It did its job. But as it is my second favorite, yes, you heard it right. This is my second favorite Merciful Fate album. Melissa is my favorite. This is my second favorite. Yes, I like this one better than Don't Break the Oath. Sue me for that. So yeah, I just won an 1 LP black vinyl original Metal Blade version of the album with the right color on the cover. I might show that when it's here. I'm looking so forward to it. Now, I know some people don't like death metal, especially people from France, right? So I'm sorry, this is all death metal. I was living with this one for quite some time. This came out in 2014, so yeah, 12 years I was living with that. Look at the cover, there's something wrong with it. Look at the back cover, there's something wrong with it. Yes, it's got 2 bonus tracks, which annoyed me also. I was searching for an okay priced original, and it took quite some time. It took me 3 or 4 years. This one goes around, yeah, it's 80 to 120, around that, maybe even a little bit more. I made a deal on that. Now, this is how the artwork should look. Not this. right? So yes. Fantastic condition, Kansas debut to the gory end. I always thought the album was good, and I liked Death Shall Rise a little bit better. Nowadays, I prefer the debut album, complete with the inner vinyl solutions, original pressing. Yes. Clean as fuck. Same with this one. I was okay with that pressing. Atheist. I know Thomas has shown these two recently, so Merciful Metal. If you don't know Merciful Metal, I'm sure you all know him. Watch his videos. He showed these two just recently. So he's shown an original of that one, and I was thinking, well, what about if I find one of those as an original for a decent price? Would I get it? Look at this again. What the fuck is wrong with those fucking reissue color issues? What's wrong with you labels? Seasons of Mist. Hello? Original. Condition. Fuck yeah. It's got this little split here, and that's why I got it for a really, really, really good price. So yeah, next original on the list. Check. Yeah, the active record label. Next one. I was not really actively searching that, but the guy that had the Atheist album, I had that since it came out. I always had the CD. This was also re-released in 2014 on Earache Record, like the original, so I was not really searching for an OG press. This looked good enough for me. So yeah. And the seller offered me an even better deal when I took the Atheist. And this. Look again. Colors. Both released on Earache. Fuzzy picture. Not really on the first look. It doesn't look fuzzy, but on that photo you can see every pimple and every beard hair they have. Look at that. Finally, an original of From Beyond. The record itself looks the same. Another thing that bugs me, I don't know about you, I really start to dislike 180 gram vinyl. It usually They say they do it for the sound, but usually the original 100 and I don't know, is it even 140 gram? It sounds better. Could be the FDR shit, full dynamic range. Yeah, full dynamic fuck you. Sounds compressed. This one sounds open. It sounds crystal clear. So now I'm the proud owner of an original. Not actively searching for that. This just came with the Atheist. Another one, and I've been after that for quite a while as well. I had a double LP, I think it was Back in Black on red vinyl. The mastering and the cutting of the LP was a catastrophe. At the end of side one, the first song on side 2 started for 2 seconds and then it just cut off and things like that. It sounded awful. I got rid of that reissue. Then I bought the more recent reissue on Nuclear Blast, original label. But the cover looked wrong because it was too clean. And from what I remember, it was not black vinyl, it was some colored shit. So sold that again. Since then, I came across this LP a couple of times. But there was always something missing, or the cover looked like shit, or the record was not in good condition, but way too pricey. I paid for that one. Trust me. Yes, it was more than 100 euros. I sold some stuff in my collection, so I've got my priority on spending my money on things that I really love to see in my collection. So I've got a fucking original of Like an Ever-Flowing Stream, complete with the insert. It even has in Germany we have those number stickers. They have the catalog number from the record store that sells it. Inner sleeve, no seam splits on that, and it sounds fantastic. I've got the original CD version, but my CD version is missing the booklet because it got wet and stuck together and I threw it away years and years ago. Yes, the CD has 2 bonus tracks. I'm not missing the bonus tracks. The album is under 40 minutes, way under 40 minutes, and this is how it was supposed to be. Look at that. Finally got that one in the collection. So yeah, Like an Ever-Flowing Stream. Original Nuclear Blast. You want to see a Grail? Melanie from Florida, she did a video about that and she was searching for different versions of the album and looked at the prices. There you go. I got that in a trade. I think I traded in 8 or 10 albums for that. It was worth it. Those 8 or 10 albums were in the for sale pile anyways, so I wanted to get rid of them and got that one instead. Awesome, huh? Imperial Doom. The same story as with the Dismember, like an Everflowing Stream. I have the CD version, the original CD version, but the booklet is missing. I got those in the car, and I think I left a window open, and it started to rain, and both of the covers got drenched at the same time. So yeah, finally got that. There is a bootleg version of that. It has some hype sticker that is pressed directly, printed directly to the cover. I can't remember what it says. Is it a nuclear blast sticker, or I can't remember that. But I wanted to have the original. I finally found one. These are rarely offered on the market, let alone for a good deal. And let alone in that condition. No nuclear blast flyer, it's missing, so I want my money back. I have to do a Thomas here. Got it. Record collecting done. Not really. I'm on the hunt for an original Epicus Lumicus Metallicus by Candlemas, and I need Retribution by Malevolent Creation. I listened to that a couple of times. I know the album inside out since it came out, so... But yeah, this might be just in my head, but I think it sounds better than the CD. I don't believe that is really true, but yeah, look at that. Flimsy 99-gram vinyl. Fantastic. So yeah, I wanted to share that with you. Let me know what you think. Maybe this time I'm gonna answer your comments. Let's find out. Good night.